that was a senior pianist, Sonia Bergfeld. Known to her friends as simply Bergie. It's just a one name title, you know, Bergie. The next one is called, that was called Fun Time, written by Sammy Nesco, who just died a few weeks ago, sadly, you know. We might have been happy, I don't know, but it was sad that he died. That was called Fun Time, written for the Count Basie Band. This next one is a song written by our friend who has taught clinics here before, and we've worked with him in New York and different places, named Michael Philip Mossman. And this one he wrote in tribute to a mentor of his, great piano player who also just died, theme of the day, named Horace Silver, and this is called A Song for Horace. and senior Sonia Bergfeld. That also featured really fine work by our drummer, Sarah Beldheisen. Junior, not a senior, thankfully. I'm especially proud of this band. This is one of the very few times in my whole career that I've ever had to teach a band through a pandemic. I mean, there have been those other times, and but I think we have like one returning member from last year per section. So everybody else just kind of came in brand new and said, "Oh, this is how hard we have to work." And even as I remember, junior Nathan is our first. It's his first year with us at Webster. I think. What was it? He just heard that this was where the cool kids hang out. And he wandered down on Tuesday afternoon. Yeah, okay. So super thankful for these guys, and they're working really hard. Our next tune is one written for Frank Sinatra during one of his most insecure periods after his second wife, Ava Gardner, left him. And it's just kind of a torch song that he might sing to a bartender, which makes it appropriate for children to play. But this is called In the Wee Small Hours of the Morning, and this was Count Basie's band accompanied him on this, and then later on they did their own session, and this is the recording from that session. All right, just in time for our last tune. That featured on that one, that was sophomore David Vogel on tenor. And sophomore Luca Giordano on trumpet. All right, our last tune, I guess I must have heard this on XM radio years ago, and I thought, man, what a cool melody. And I found out later that our friend Reggie Thomas, the great keyboard player from East St. Louis, who now teaches in Northern Illinois, was the piano player on that session. So we got the chance to talk to Reggie about this session with the great Clark Terry on trumpet. This is originally a Nat Adderley tune, and it's dedicated to a lady named Emma Barrett, sweet Emma Barrett. And she was, I guess, this really early jazz pioneer who many folks have never heard of, including me, until that time, and was this great gospel jazz organist. Because of many oppressive factors, was never known quite as well as some of her contemporaries. So this is a gospel-influenced tune that I wrote for the band, and it's going to feature several folks. We're going to have a trombone battle. The young trombone players are going to battle for Reed's affection, I think is how it's going to work. So Miles and Zach are going to battle for Reed's attention on this. We will hear from sophomore alto saxophonist Evan Crispin on this. We'll hear from senior Barry saxophonist Natalie McFessel. We will hear from junior vibraphonist Kate Johnson. And making the debut is the little Hammond organ that I bought off some guy out of a storage unit. So Bergie's going to do it way more justice than many people could on a tune called Sweet Emma. By the way, this is written to the tune of Just a Closer Walk with Thee, the gospel tune, so you may recognize that. Thanks again, everybody. We're sure looking forward to the next one, but want to thank these guys for such a good one today. So thanks again.